Today's event is a series of events that we like to try and use to interact with our clients and understand clearly what their needs are and help them unpack the current status of legislation. We have many evolving series of legislation in this country, and we find it really useful to use our skills as consultants to work with the regulators as well as our clients to understand clearly how we can work together to actually resolve their issues.
My talk focused on problems we experience with Chapter 8 in the National Environmental Management Waste Act with respect to the reporting on contaminated land specifically. From a legal point of view, we're often at odds with impact assessors and with government for obvious reasons.
So there's a lot of uncertainties of how to interpret Part 8 of NEMWA. We have been given norms and standards that we as an industry can at least do a phase 1 site assessment or initially look at the assessment, but we need to understand what the underlying science is that underpins those norms and standards.
And it's actually quite strange how the legal uncertainties match the scientific uncertainties very well.
At the end of that, a decision is made if you have an acceptable risk or an unacceptable risk.
I thought today was really useful. We had a good dialogue between the actual interpretation of the law or understandings of the law through to some practical examples on how we can actually solve those issues as a set of consultants. I think the questions were really pertinent from the industry, from the mining as well as oil and gas, as well as anybody who's contaminating land. And the questions were really spot on in terms of how we can get to collectively work towards understanding the minimal requirements at the same time looking after the environment in the maximum manner.